Alright, so on this trail, we are going to create global quick actions. Alright, so what is a global quick actions? Let's take a look. So I'm going to bring my mobile screen onto here. So right now I'm on the chatter page of the mobile screen. You see there's the new fundraising. This is a button or a global action we created from the previous trail or a previous course we did. So it shows up on the mobile as well. So this is what we are going to create right on this trail. Another button. Let's call it new student prospect. Okay, new student prospect is a potential student, so someone who wants to become a student in a particular school. So for example, the school name is like Force Academy, and Force Academy is having a event on a particular day, and then they are doing an open house that prospective students can come and ask questions about the whole school. So the staff or teachers and staff and existing students of the school are the one who is there to explain things to the potential students, to the prospective students, people who wants to become a student, and they will collect information by clicking that new prospective student button here. So that's what we want to create. So what is a global quick action? It's accessible on everywhere where you open any page on the Salesforce mobile app. So right now on the chatter, you see new fundraising button here. So if I click the menu here and I go to the schools object and choose one here, you still see new fundraising button because it's a global action. Okay, if I click there and I change to even energy audits here from the Salesforce trail example, and I just pick one here, and you still see the global action, new fundraising, right? So now we are going to create another one and call it new prospective student. So this is the one who came to the school event and asked, oh, I want to become the student here. So I want to be awesome just like you. So I want to know more information about it. How can I be accepted in this school? Okay, so the staff or the teacher click the new button, new prospective student, and collect the information. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put away this screen on the side and go to my Trailhead playground. I'm gonna open on a new tab here, put down my phone, and log in there. So now I am on the playground. All right. So first things first, we want to create a global action. So what object do I want to create the global action on? I want to create a new student or new prospective student. All right. So I want to create it under the contact object. Because they are not a student yet, I want to make it under the contact object. So person, the parent of the new prospective students comes and asks about the school, or even the student themselves comes, I want to collect their information on the contact object. And on the contact object, I want to create a new field called stage. All right. The stage of the contact is prospect. They are still a prospect meaning they're just interested in becoming a student, but they have not become a student yet. All right. Applied to become a student, accepted, or paid, and then accepted. Okay. So first they're a prospect, they just want to know more information, then they apply to become the student at the school, and then they pay the fee to become the student, and they get accepted, then they become a student. So let's just go ahead and do this. All right. So first off, we want to create that new field. Let me bring this to the left side on the contact object. So I'm going to go to setup here, as usual, gear icon, and go to setup. And I'm going to go to my object manager over here. Search for a contact object. All right. So on the contact object, I'm going to create a new field. So fields and relationships, a new one. And let's name it stage. It's going to be a pick list. So the user can pick from the list. Name it stage. And then what do we have? We have prospect. We have applied. We have paid and accepted. All right. So I'm just going to leave everything as it is, and next. Everybody can see this new field, so make it visible for everybody, all the profiles here. Next. And we are going to add this on all the contact layouts we have. All right. And I'm going to save that. So that's the first step for our example. Okay. So now after that, I'm going to create the global action. So where do we go to create the global quick action? We go to the home menu here on the setup, home, and then I'm going to type global actions there. Found one. So this is creating the button. Let me just get my phone screen back on here. What we are going to do right now by going to the global actions is actually just to create, if I go back any like on the chatter there, just to create the button like new fundraising here. You see new fundraising here, right? New fundraising, new fundraising. So we're just going to create the button, but it's not going to appear here until we put it here. Okay. So let's go and create the new button, new action. Create a record on where? On the contact object. All right. And new prospect student. So that is the new prospect student button or quick action. And I want to make it a new prospect added. So when the prospect is added successfully, the user will see this message, so they know, oh, it's been added successfully. Okay, now we're going to save this action. So this is the layout we have. We can customize this. So when somebody is adding a new prospect student, we just want to know their name. We don't need this. Email and phone. So we can contact them. All right. We can contact them later. So I'm going to, also the stage. Let's bring out the stage here. Oh, that's okay. We will leave the stage there and make it a default predefined value. What does the predefined value mean? I will explain it to you. So I'm going to leave this name, email, and phone for the new prospect global action. Okay, I'm going to save that. So we have that quick action created. Now we have the predefined field values. So let's click this new, and the field name would be the stage. The field name would be the stage. And where is that? At the bottom here. It's custom field, all right? Stage, and it's a specified value, which is prospect. So whenever we create a record, it will set the value of the stage of that record to prospect. I'll show you in a bit when we create our sample record, all right? So we have created the global actions, okay? We have created the global actions, but now we want to add that at the bottom of our menu. Okay, we go to publisher layouts. We have the global layout over here. We want to add that button, which is new prospect student. All right, so I'm going to take this on the left side here, and you know what, I'm going to take out everything else so it's not confusing, and we can see just what we want to see. I'm just gonna take out everything else and clean it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, 2 more. Put it on the top there. Quick action in the Salesforce. Oh, this is classic publisher. I want to override this as well, you know. So both classic and lightning. Let's take everything out. Take everything out. Take everything out. So you don't have to do this while doing, but I just like to make things clean so you can actually see and not have to be confused and trying to find the button. So I'm going to drag new prospect student over here and new fundraising. Let's switch it over. All right, so now we save it. Okay, so we have a new global quick action where we can access from the mobile phone. Let me go back to my phone again here, and I'm trying to go back to my Salesforce. It's locked. Okay, here we go. So now I added the button, but you see it's still the old one here at the bottom. I'm going to refresh the page by pulling it down, like pulling it down there. Let me go out from there. Let me go to, wait. Let me go to, for example, schools again, and this one. Aha! See? New prospect, new fundraising, right? And then edit and delete this particular record. So I want to hit the new prospect here at the bottom. See, you see the action shows up there. And you see we have name, and then email and phone. You don't see stage, right? But every record that's created here is going to have the stage prospect. So let's name this Marvin the mouse. Let's just put that. Anything. And hit the save button on the top here. I'm going to save that. See? New prospect added. So now, if I go to the context, we just added the new student or prospective student from the mobile phone, and I'm going to search for it from here. Let me put down my phone and go to my contacts. See, Marvin the mouse, look at that. And we are going to see the stage. If I go to the details tab here, the stage will be a prospect. See, it's automatic, so the user doesn't have to keep entering it on the mobile phone, but we set it as a predefined value, therefore it will show up here. So that is all on how you can create a global quick action for the mobile and the desktop. See, if I go here, aha, same thing happens. New prospect student is also on the top here. All right, so it's appearing in both platforms, the mobile and the desktop. So let's go ahead and go back here. So this particular example is exactly the same but different story. This is about selling houses. So same thing, selling houses. They want to create a new prospect, somebody who wants to buy the house. And so the seller of the house or the realtor can add a new prospect. Same thing here, right? And you can follow this along and see if you can create the same exact thing as we did with the student example. Okay, now you can do that on your own. We are going to do the challenge here. The challenge is create a global action type, create a record on the opportunity and name it new offer. Let's go ahead and do the challenge. So I'm going to go back here. Where do we go? Setup. We are going to go to the opportunity object, right? Wait, let me see. We are going to create a global action and the target is opportunity. So that to do that, actually we go home, global action, new action, right? Create a record on the opportunity object there and name it new offer. All right, let's take a look again. Put only these 4 fields on the page layout. Okay, so we can save this particular one. Type this new offer created. Save. And we don't want everything. The challenge is asking to just have opportunity name, close date, stage, amount. All right, opportunity name, close date, stage, amount. So we don't need account name. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that looks good. I'm going to save it. And then we just create the action. Do we have to set a predefined value? Oh yeah, predefined value of the stage to qualification. Let's go ahead and do that. Predefined value of the stage here to qualification. Okay. So every time a record is created by that new offer, quick action, global action, it's going to have qualification stage. Now, if I go to the publisher, I'm going to add that new offer button or action, quick action here. New offer, put it on the very beginning here. And same thing with the classic. I'm just going to make it the same, right? And save, and we should be done. So I'm going to get my 500 points. And I'm going to grab my phone while we wait and show you the new offer button. So if I bring back my screen to here. Woohoo! 500 points. Bada bing, bada boom. So here I'm going to go click back and go, for example, to my schools. Choose one. Aha, new offer is there, right? So new offer, click on that, opportunity name, close date, and it's already qualification, but we can take this out if we don't want to. It's showing already here. So there we have it. Good job, and I'll see you on the next trail.